Hello friends, welcome back to more Close Combat: The Bloody First. Welcome to North Africa once again. It is time to bring the fight to the Germans. No longer shall we wait for them to attack us. We are in fact attacking early this morning, 0600 hours on February 21st. This is our new map, so we are attacking towards the south of the map. Look at that beautiful bar in the force balance. Reputation, strength, supply, all green, all maxed out. Morale, a little bit rough on the German side, which is really, really good for us. Now, this is a crazy hilly map. Look at this. It is just nothing but waves and waves of dunes across the entire area. So lots of stretches where infantry could move in defilade and be protected from, one dune to another. So I expect some dune crossing here and there. Hopefully there won't be any sandworms and we won't have to worry about the spice trade. But who are we bringing along, I should say? Let's take a look. We've got 3 support, 13 main force. Taking a look at the soldier list, we've pretty much gone through and punished a lot of different squads. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Terribly sorry. A lot of our squads are back up to full strength, though. Looks like 1st Platoon does have some reinforcements. I kind of wish that the developers would design some sort of overlay showing you the average morale of the squad. And I don't think it would be too hard, just something that calculates the overall average morale, and then you have some kind of fill, either a vertical bar that's really subtle in the background, or your entire card is filled up with a color shade. And that would, at a glance, let you know exactly what the morale is going to be like. Otherwise, I really feel like we have to sit here and go through the list to find which squads are going to be good to bring along. Now, surprisingly, there are still a lot of squads that have really decent morale, so I'm going to have to go through here and figure out which squads not to bring. For example, 1st squad, 1st platoon bar team, and the 1st squad rifle team. Those are pretty much out. So 1st squad is going to be a hard no. 2nd squad looks like they are okay. Leadership is not that great, but the morale is really good. And 3rd squad looks fine as well. A couple guys having some morale issues. So probably this guy, Private Floyd, will break, but by and large, that's okay. So 1st Platoon HQ. Was it always 4 guys? Did we lose somebody off the Platoon HQ? I don't think we lost anyone. 1st Platoon HQ. Second, yeah, it's always been 4. So 1st Platoon, 2nd squad, 3rd squad. You guys are up. Meanwhile, let me take a look at the more soldiers, and I'll get our entire group kind of planned out and be right back. All right, friends, here we go. This is what I've got on the list so far. So, you know what? One of these 30 cals is really undermanned. I think I'm going to take away the 30 cal. I'm going to leave the other one here that looks like it's on full strength. So in its place, we're going to grab maybe... why don't we bring the reserves, perhaps? Weapons platoon or 3rd platoon reserves. All the reserves are full strength. All right, we're going to bring one of the reserve squads, because I think we are going to have some infantry type of exercises to go with. So I pretty much brought 2nd squad and 3rd squad from 1st platoon, 1st and 2nd squad from 2nd platoon. By and large, these guys are looking pretty good. Now, a couple of them are undermanned. So, for example, both of these rifle teams are a man short. However, I believe their morale and their abilities kind of offsets the loss. And really, we don't have much choice in the matter. 1st squad, 1st bar team is full. However, that was the group that had a lot of morale issues. Support-wise, I am bringing along 2 AT guns. This time around, though, I've decided to start utilizing our 105mm howitzer motor carriage. So I'm hoping we can get this positioned somewhere that can deliver direct fire onto the enemy positions, hopefully from very, very far away. I am expecting more German armored. I don't really know how many troops they're going to get reinforcement-wise or weapon-wise. Armor-wise, but we'll bring the AT guns along for fun as well. Kind of bummed that we don't have another 30 cal MG, but, by and large, we're going to have to be a lot of fire and maneuver. So we'll give it a shot. Let's go ahead and assign out some extra things. I will go ahead and choose... You know what? Let's make the platoon reserves the scout. We will, in fact, grab a assaulter team this time around, and we are going to grab another tank hunter team as well. Right. Lots of ad hoc forces, lots of good supports. Here we go. I'm ready to go. I hope you guys are too. We are going to push the Germans out of Spiba and right to the sea, my friends. Right to the sea. All right, my friends, we are here. It looks like we are going to be rocking the Kasbah, no doubt. Broken Gap, Algiers Dune, South Track to Spitla, and West Oasis. West Oasis looks like it's really exposed here. Are these kind of down. It almost looks like there's steps downward in elevation. But I think by and large, you can pretty much cower in any of these valleys if you want to. By the way, I kind of plan on using the crawl command a bit more. I really haven't used it as much. And if you think about what soldiers were doing in World War II, a lot of it was crawling around. They were definitely trying to stay low and avoid fire when possible. So I will try to start making better use of that. Let me position our forces here, and I will be right back with you. All right, welcome back. We are, I think, in a good spot. So what we're looking at doing here, my thought process up first is going to be a minor push on the, for lack of a better term, the east side of the map here towards West Oasis. This area is so exposed on the approach that I really would not feel comfortable unless we manage to pull up with a bunch of infantry. If we can get some infantry really close low and then kind of stream over the hill, we might be able to get the point and then cower down underneath it. So what I might do is move the rifle team and bar team together over into the kind of the West Oasis defilade. And then later on in the campaign, or later on in this push, I might push up onto West Oasis itself. By and large, I think a lot of the fun might be right around here at Casbah. So I've got the balance of our forces, a lot of them are ready to move up onto the hill. So I'm going to try to move up hard and fast into this defilade here below Casbah. I will send my scouts up to the hill to try to see who's defending at the position. If anyone's there, we will try to mortar them out. Of course, our mortar teams are on standby. I'm going to try to use my mortars a little more sparingly this time around. I'm going to use one mortar team at a time until their resources are expended, so we can possibly try to save them for longer. Meanwhile, I think I also meant to grab one more BAR squad and move them over to the west to kind of help the AT guns. Once we push up, this line, this position here offers a wonderful line of sight over the entire western dune section. So I will put my AT gun up there along with the BAR team to prevent any infantry from assaulting. Hopefully we'll be able to spot for them and get some decent fire in that area. Assault team is also on standby in case we have to assault a fortified or well-defended position. And yeah, by and large, that's pretty much it. I have one AT gun that's in a kind of a decent spot already. It does have the hilltop covered, and there are some gaps here and there. So if anyone's right on the ledge, we can immediately start attacking them. After that, it's kind of hard to say. I'd love to bring the AT gun farther up, but man, I don't think it could in fact fit on the hillside. So we could have it here to start with, but this is way exposed, and I really don't want, you know, one AT gun taking all of this damage. So we're going to keep it in defilade here, protecting from West Oasis, and primarily letting them focus right in front. If we're able to push through, then I might reposition that AT gun later. AT gun, yes indeed. All right, here we go, my friends. We are about to start the counterattack on the German forces. They have had a night to recover along with us, so they probably are in pretty decent shape. Let's move the scouts up immediately, get some vision on the point. Everyone else is pretty much... Oh, sorry, I didn't really mention my HMC. I kind of going to just float and see what's going to happen with the HMC. I don't know yet where it's going to be needed. So either we're going to spread across the fields or we're going to go up on this hill. I'm going to leave it pretty fluid for the moment. Right. Everyone else, I want you to pretty much stream up into position here. I don't think there's going to be a lot of enemies. In fact, I think I can do a big group command. And then maybe just say defend to the north and then have you guys just actually just sit still. Right. Everyone else is sitting. I wonder if I give the mortar teams a defend order, do they start firing automatically or not? Bar squad, let's go ahead and move into Broken Gap. This is going to be a bit risky with the AT gun. In fact, oh shoot. You know what? I cannot get up onto this hill at all with our AT gun right now. I should have started, well, we couldn't start there. It was in the darker area. So we unfortunately cannot get our AT gun anywhere on any hills. And that makes sense. This area is really, really steep. So I suppose we'll have our AT gun... I guess, what about right where it's at? I mean, by and large, it's okay. Let's put the AT gun here, and it's going to provide a counter, or kind of an angled fire onto Casbah from this hill. And we're going to focus on Casbah first, and we'll move from there. Mortars, do you guys automatically fire or no? Setting up. I don't think they're going to automatically fire. Enemy NG team in the open already. Let's go ahead and start immediately firing on them. Oh, we're not in position yet. Let's kind of charge the hill if we could. Try to get these guys knocked out. That might have been... Oh, that was our mortar team, actually. Fair enough. Waiting for our forces to react to this. I still kind of think there's a rifle team up here I'd like to fire on. Let's get the mortar to fire here first. Everyone else needs to just calm down. Let's make sure no one else is moving. I don't want my mortars to auto-fire. Also, this guy's really pushing up fast and hard on our guys here. Can I get my HMC to respond to this? Possibly. Let's bring the HMC around. The problem is that no one's really in position to help. Okay, so as soon as we crest the hill, we're going to be in vision of them. So let's get over the hill and get this MG before they set up, is what we really need to do. Waiting for that MG fire. There we go. Focus on that MG, because we don't want the MG to actually flank our damn, our mortar team or anything. That would be rather awful. Oh, crap. I forgot all about these guys over here, too. Go ahead and push up, you guys. Rifle team and the bar team move up. HMC, are you firing actively? Or did you just take fire? I hope not. I'm not ready for you to die yet. There really should not be anyone in range. Injuries already. Oh, our scout team is getting crushed. Right, so I was completely wrong about the fact that we might not have many enemies here. Let's move the tank hunter team forward. Platoon HQ back. Rifle, a lot of, kind of a sloppy mess here. All nice and close together. Assault team, let's get you really close on the hill. In defilade if possible. We need to get these guys off the hill. Alright, so I totally said I'm going to save my mortars, but I'm definitely not. We're going to try to trounce them really hard early on if they're out in the open. Panzer Grenadier squad here. And let's go ahead and just shell the shit out of Casbah right now. Pushing this a little bit towards the back. That's going to take a couple of minutes to go in. There we go. Let's start to get some return fire. Scouts are broken. Already, that's fair. I put them pretty aggressively. Let's get some more guys on the rocks. A couple more teams over here to help, provide covering fire. We need to get the bar squad down. Where's my 30mm rifle squad? Let's get them to start firing immediately on the guys on the hill. Really, honestly, can I just have everyone immediately fire the guys on the hill? Just stop what you're doing and shred these guys on the hillside, please. Right. You're set there. Scouts move back. HMC is about to be out of combat. You guys are still pushing up. Let's get you pretty hard under defilade, and then we'll figure out what to do with you guys. Now, we have taken Sandy Junction, so that side is set. Mortars are trying to do something. I don't really know what they're doing yet. Fire, please. Please tell me you have your... Okay, you do have your mortar. Mortars are a little bit exposed. Hey, can we get some direct fire? Because we can actually see the target. That might be kind of nice. AT gun. Someone's already dead. Now, I don't know if that was already there or not. We are sending direct fire. Oh, shit. They're firing directly on our AT gun. Guys, we need to get these guys down now. Oh, shit. We just got mortared. Our AT gun is absolutely shredded. Let's bring this HMC over. I'm hoping I can have a really close howitzer shot on the enemy. That was really aggressive early on, and that definitely came back to haunt me. Come on, guys. It's like 7 different squad versus 1. Oh, shit. They have us pinned down. They've got us zeroed in really, really well. Let's pull that AT gun off the hill. If we lose this AT gun, we have nothing else. Where the hell are their mortars at? God, that mortar fire is absolutely savage. Let's pull our guys back as far as possible. I would move them here, but as you saw, the mortars just landed there a minute ago. All right, HMC are coming up. I don't know if this enemy troop had anti-tank stuff, so I guess we'll have to see. Bar squad, let's go ahead and move up to Broken Gap since you're right here anyways. There we go. Guys, load the gun. Let's see how good our howitzer does. 8 rounds of HE. Complete and utter miss. Great job. Squad leader and anti-machine guns. These guys are falling back, which is all I really wanted them to do, is just kind of push on back. We did push the guys off the hill, which is great. Oh, son of a bitch. Got to watch that come right on in. Both of our AT guns now are completely down. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Meanwhile, assault team, let's get low and close. HMG, or sorry, just MG. Let's get you on the hillside. Otherwise, platoon reserves, rifle team move up. Tank hunters, let's keep you to the side because you're pretty much going to be the only ones who can respond to an enemy threat. Who did I just send to run far away? No one. Okay, we're fine. Mortar, you are still trying to fire on the enemy. Come on, guys. You guys, they're right in front of you. You have to get this shot. We've got him pinned down a little bit. It really is just this. That's kind of surprising. I expected them to have some other supporting weapon. This bar squad, can you guys come over the hill and maybe pounce on the Panzer Grenadier team? That would be lovely. In fact, rifle team, why don't you guys come from the flank? Oh, no! Did I move us up too early? I completely forgot about my own artillery strike, which is just absolutely something I would do. Lovely. We are destroying this hill right now with our off-map artillery fire, which is great. So, How are we doing? A couple guys have broken. By and large, we're okay. Assault team, let's start moving up. Let's go ahead and smoke the crest. Anyone who has a smoke. Where's my other bar team at? Not really too many bar squads. Let's get platoon reserves. Let's have them crawl up into position. Rifle team here, let's crawl into position. MG squad is actively shooting at the targets on the hillside. BAR squad, let's move up to here. I'm hoping that most of the fire continues to stay on target. I did push that circle pretty far back. There we go. We are getting this grenadier team, the MG squad, down pretty well. Unfortunately, both of our AT guns are utterly and completely destroyed. Hopefully our HMC stays nice and safe for the rest of the push here. Anything else going on? Let's go ahead and keep crawling over to West Oasis. I'm going to have my guys staying really low on this hill. They're a little exposed to the people on the back of the hillside on Casbah. But I'm hoping that we can keep them under cover and maybe have other interested parties. God, their mortars are shredding us here. Can anyone spot the fall of the mortars? There's there's another gun there. Oh no! Off-map mortar fire on our position. Tearing up my mortar squad. Armor's too thick. We lost our mortar. Alright, you guys pull off the map. Actually, I don't want you doing that. That's a little bit dangerous to go up over the hill. You guys have lost your mortar. You guys still do have your mortar, though. Let's go ahead and start moving up. I'm really being really aggressive right now with this HMC, but the problem is we're under a lot of mortar fire, and I don't want to stay still for too long. God damn, they are absolutely wrecking our face. Alright, guys, let's do it. Where's my bar squad at? BARs are somewhere. Come on, where'd you go? BAR team, can we smoke this out? Can't see the target. Okay, now you can. Oh, son of a bitch. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We gotta go, guys. Get into the position. Get onto the point. We are just getting toasted here with mortars. We gotta go, we gotta go. This is why I don't like attacking that much. See, when they attack, we get to do this to them. But when we attack, they get to do the same to us, which is really, honestly, not that pleasant. Can anyone see these guys right here? Ooh, you guys. We are in such a good position to flank them. Let's move both of these squads up behind the hill. We're going to try to pop this squad from behind really, really close. Which is kind of hard to do when I'm micromanaging everything. HMC, you still have great vision on everything. Let's see if you can't finish off this MG squad. You're literally like 5 feet away. I really shouldn't be doing this close, but I'm worried that if I pull back, that AT gun's going to have a really good shot on me. We could come up here. Can we get up here? We can, in fact, drive up here. All right, we're going to relocate the HMC. I really don't like its position right now. Now, the enemy did use their off-map artillery support. We did push through one of the kill zones, thankfully. All right, we're up onto the point. Lots of enemies in the open. So we are trying to get on to wherever we can. That was a death curdle if I've ever heard one. We're up on the point. Let's go ahead and attack the guys who are in the open. I would love to get this MG in position to help. Let's move. If we move here, though, we're going to be exposed to the right side, aren't we? Yes, and I really don't want that. Let's move them kind of in the on the rocks right back here. Is probably the best I'm going to be able to do. Tank Hunter team, let's move you guys up as well, because you are, again, some guns. You are some people who are able to shoot. Rifle team on this side, let's move you up as well. Continue to try to push the MG squad on the hill if we can. Mortar teams, let's push this squad on the hill. More mortars, please. Why are you not working? There we go. More mortars on target. HMC is relocating. Bar squad is kind of exposed. Let's bring the bar squad down into the gulch. All right. I almost forgot about my little maneuver here that I'm going to try to pull off. So bar squad right here and other squad right here. As soon as you can see the enemy, oh my god, we're going to open up. All the best laid plans laid to waste. We're super close. This is an MG squad, but we've got rifles and we've got grenades. So my hope is that we can assault this position. Right there is a beautiful grenade. 2 of the enemy are down. Game is freezing. Grenades going out left and right. We pretty much have 3 versus 4. My other squad is completely and utterly destroyed. Meanwhile, rifle squad on top of the hill, super exposed. Light anti-tank gun and light artillery on the right side of the map. Ooh, they've got full artillery. Holy shit. Wow, did I pick a terrible decision to assault this point. We could try to hold Casbah, and that might be all we can wind up doing for this playthrough. Or this particular portion. You guys move up to more rocks. We have more squads breaking. Hunter killers move up as well. I still have not seen any armor yet, so I don't know what's going on with that. Vehicle still seems like it's in good shape. Bar squad down here is holding firm. Mortars, let's go ahead and start redirecting more fire. Actually, these guys are locked in. I think the circle means they've got this calculated. Like, they've had direct fire, and they've received confirmation that it's good fire, so they've got that kind of locked in, like, hey, whenever we need to fire here, we can do it. Squads up here are getting kind of wrecked by a machine gun squad, or a recon squad, sorry. And then tons of mortar fire on the point. Oh, this is awful. This is absolutely awful. How's the morale doing? We're about even. Everyone's horrible is the end-all be-all here. I really want to get this HMC in position. This would be a pretty decent spot. HMC, if you could just, you know, step on that accelerator, my friend, just a little bit faster. There's a command team out there in the open. We'll attack them with mortars. I'd like to maybe send a little mortar fire onto this light artillery. Bar squad did finally break, it looks like. Nope, they're just moving fast. We didn't even manage to break them on the right flank. So we are now completely exposed on that right flank. HMC, for some reason, is almost looking like it wants to break with low morale. Do you even have vision up here? You don't. Well, your whole team is just shredded. The MG squad is down. Oh, this is awful, you guys. This is so, so terrible. God, they have machine guns in all the best spots. More mortar fire directly on the platoon HQ. Assault team, I'd love to make you move, but there's really not a whole lot we can do. Let's have you assault these recon guys in the hill so that they can stop possibly calling in fire on us. Wow, are we just getting toasted? I do have all my guys together like an idiot, so it is what it is. Hey, you know what? Sometimes we win some, guys, and sometimes we make horrible, horrible decisions. Let's try to get more fire on this MG squad if we can. Assault squad looks like it's completely panicking. Only one member left that has not fully panicked. Somehow our freaking platoon HQ has not been completely destroyed, which is amazing. Hunter killer team, the anti-armor team, is completely screwed. They are flanking us hardcore on the right side. If they come over Casbah, they're going to get Sandy Junction and push us over the hill. I'm really kind of putting a lot of money on the HMC. We are not doing good morale-wise. We actually might lose this, guys. This might be pretty rough. Forever in the annals of history of the Big Red 1 Division is the day that our leader, Tobel, put us into a horrible, horrible position. Alright, can we get some direct fire yet? God dang, we really can't. I do not like this damn HMC. It's so much direct fire is needed. I can't fire on anyone right now. Everything is blocked. And can we move anywhere higher? You have to go all the way down to get up any higher, which is just super, super annoying. I mean, now we've got the point itself locked down, but we can't deliver any solid fire because the dunes are so, so steep. I honestly don't even know what to do, guys. If we push the HMC up, it's going to get shredded. If we move it to the side, we might be able to get some good fire on the enemies, except there's nowhere for this vehicle to move. Okay, right here could protect West Oasis. All right. We're going to move the HMC here to try to protect Sandy Junction and the backside of the hill. It might all be down by the time we get there, though. Mortar team, let's keep focusing on this machine gun. You already released your last rounds out. More MG squads. You do not have an MG. This bar team is about to break anyways. This crew is down to 1 man. You guys are down to 2 men. I'm going to just have them... I don't know, I guess we could try to push up a little bit on the backside of this hill. Let's try to get some vision. So that we could at least help out and put more fire onto the MG squad. Anti-tank team up here. We got vision for a second while our tank hunter team breaks. Full-on MG squad. You guys are at least holding in position, which is nice. You might be able to recover enough to respond to my commands later on. MG squad does not have a weapon holder yet, or like a heavy user. Rifle team is down to 1. Platoon reserves are down to 1. Platoon HQ is still up and running. The assaulter team is still up too. Let's move the assault team to the side, see if we can't maybe assault this point with grenades. At least we have Casbah. I just don't think we can hold it. I'm a little surprised at how little armor there is. I guess we really wiped the floor with the Germans in the last run. Could really use some great mortar fire right now, guys. That would be absolutely splendiferous if we could. Please and thank you. There we go. We've dislodged the MG squad. Can we try to get these guys if they're in the open? because killing them would make me happy inside. Assaulter squad, you guys could kind of post up by these trees. Platoon HQ, you still are delivering some fire, which is helpful. I think we've kind of stabilized on morale. It seems like we have the point, and we're okay. It's not great, though. Target out of range. We have 5 HE rounds left of this mortar squad. This mortar squad is completely out, so we'll move them back out of the map. Rifle squad is completely shattered. There is an AT gun somewhere on this back hillside, so I'm hoping we can get this HMC up here somewhere relatively soon and get some decent fire. Lots of enemy injuries. I'm okay with that. I love seeing it when the enemies are getting hurt. God, only one person left from this squad. This is savage. All right, battle complete, guys. This is going to be probably a draw or a loss. Stalemate. The battle ended because both sides were exhausted. The fight had ended in stalemate. Casualties were heavy on both sides. You captured more ground than was expected, which is kind of surprising, honestly. You guys still think I'm doing excellent, and overall we're adequate still. We lost almost double their number, though. That was an absolutely savage assault. It seems like whatever we gained from our previous map's defense was pretty much lost in this attack in terms of sheer numbers. Right, well, I guess we're going to move on to the next side of battle. The battle ended at 700 hours. Soldiers, I don't even know if I want to look at this. This is going to be so ugly. I do like that your soldiers don't die a lot. It really is injuries primarily, which is really, really helpful for the long run. Morale-wise, not so much. Did one of our mortar platoons lost its weapon? So they still seem to have one. Okay, so we did get some kills there. About 6 kills between the mortar team. This damn HMC never got a kill, which is kind of a bummer. AT guns sadly did completely get shattered, so we probably won't have the AT guns next time. But next time, I believe I'm going to rely on our heavy machine guns to move on from there. Right, this is a little early. Let's see if we can do a 2-for-1 episode, my friends. Hasty attack, prepared attack, end operation. There's limited time remaining before the operation is over. If you do not wish to use any of the available attack options, you may choose this option to end the operation without making a final attack. We have 11 hours remaining. We'll attack at 1200 hours, which does use about 6 or 5 hours in the morning. Allows for some rest, rearming, repair, and reorganization. New fire support may become available. I don't know if I want to do this. Do we just want to end operation? I'm torn. You can hear the ticking of my brain here. The operation is over. I mean, our job was to hold Spiba Ridge. I don't think we have the strength to push into Rommel's flank. So I'm going to say we're going to end the operation. We took a lot of losses there, but we took more ground than they expected. We've protected Spiba Town. We protected that flank. And I think we've done the job of the army. So we're gonna call this one an end operation and see what happens. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Operation Spiba has been completed. So maybe we won't do another episode this round. Another fight this episode. We'll just kind of look at the after-action stuff. Command rates our performance in the current operation as excellent somehow. Have no freaking clue. Overall, very equal losses. We were way ahead of the game until that last attack. So, duly noted, that was awful. Africa sucks. Got it, no problem. We'll take a look at what happens next operation. I'm hoping a lot of our losses will be recouped. We'll have our squads back to full strength. Let's hit next and take a look at what we're seeing. El Ghoutar, the momentum has shifted in Tunisia, and the Germans and Italians are steadily withdrawing, offering little organized resistance. This is now in March, by the way. We're 1 month from where we were. It brings back memories of being on maneuvers, easily winning small engagements, and taking objectives. So, casualties are light, morale is high. General Patton is now in command of the 2nd Corps, which does include Terry Allen's 1st Division. That's Captain Terry Allen to you. Our objective is to engage the enemy and attack towards Gabs S or something. I think there's a letter missing there. And consolidate gains along Gumtree Road, ultimately pushing the enemy east into the advancing arms of the British 8th Army. We've got Italian troops, German Panzer Grenadiers, and 10th Panzer tanks may not be so cooperative. Right. Welcome to El Ghoutar, my friends. We have a couple of maps here, Jebel Berda, Jebel Kadab, Gumtree Road, and then El Ghoutar. We are on the offensive. Our morale, everything else is back up to full, which is lovely. We have 2 days for this operation to take place. We will attack at night. This is going to be our first night attack. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. It might be a little bit early compared to what it normally is. A little bit shorter episode. But next episode, we will move in full strength into El Gutar.